here at Clemson. Tigers are in the purple tonight to tip this one off. Charleston is in the white, and we are ready to go. Tip will be controlled by Charleston Southern, and then a quick stumble, and Clemson reacts quickly. Harris with the steal and the layup, and very quickly a turnover turns into points.
Defense generating offense. That was the problem with Charleston Southern at Florida State. Had 30 turnovers in that game.
Jordan Berry stumbled, and we saw Day Harris take advantage of it to get the quick two. More tough defense by the Tigers. Only 6 seconds on the shot clock. The ball will go out of bounds, and it's another Charleston turnover. Charleston Southern turnover, and very quickly the Tigers are going to be able to attack again.
3,000 point scorers on this Clemson team, Pete. Fred, I'm sorry.
That's okay. They're going to could have a fourth here before the night is over. We'll talk about that coming up. Driving into traffic, and they're going to call a whistle, and another turnover. Catherine Alden, sophomore out of Snellville, Georgia, took a couple too many steps.
Alden was on the Big South all-freshman team last year.
Tigers run their offense. Cluse outside, she's a transfer, makes a move, throws a shot up, no good. Rebound taken away by Southern. Adamson brings it up to Muhammad. Southern looking for their first shot, and there it is. Adamson's three-pointer is off, and Harris comes away with a rebound for Clemson. Pulling it back out, Danielle Rauch, what a story she is. She flips it outside. But now a turnover by the Tigers as the pass is tipped off by Madison Adamson. Outside is Albin. Jump shot is up, off the mark. It's missed by Adamson, and back comes Clemson again.
Maddi Cluse with the rebound there. I was really impressed with her in the first game on Monday.
You could see the long bomb outside by Elmore. Misses on the three-point try. Rauch guarding Berry. Albin for three, and she banks it in. Charleston Southern on the board. They got their first lead.
The bank is open.
Still a three. Clemson has not been able to get the ball to Robinson really so far. We got a whistle, and our first foul of the game. Looks like this will be whistled against Catherine Albin. Here's that three. I didn't see. Did she call that?
I didn't hear her. Now we've got our headphones on, Fred.
Could have been.
Counts just the same as you said.
First touch to Amari Robinson, and she delivers. Robinson hits from the free throw line.
That was too easy.
Yeah. How do you leave her that wide open at the free throw line? That's pretty good. Which could be automatic for a player who's all ACC caliber. Muhammad, a long three, and misses that time. Harris comes away with the rebound again. Clemson in transition. Harris will work it herself. Misses, and the rebound is taken away by the Bucks. Charleston pushes it up the floor. The catch by Jackson, and they're going to call a travel, and that's going to be another CSU turnover. That's their fourth.
That was a really good pitch ahead there by Muhammad, but Jackson just struggled to catch it. Good job running the floor, too, by the way.
Yeah.
I was impressed with Clemson's bigs running the floor the other night.
Another feed inside to Amari Robinson. She's 2 for 2.
2 touches, 2 baskets. We might ought to go to her a third time. What do you think?
I think that'd be a good idea. 6-3 Clemson. Jackson tried to send the ball inside. She was looking for Shemaya Muhammad, but it goes out of bounds, and that is another turn. Go ahead and inbound it. Bringing up is Danielle Rauch, of course, a 4-year player at Michigan. Then she came to Clemson as a graduate assistant, found out she had another year of eligibility. She's on the club. Beautiful feed inside to Cluse, but she misses it but draws the foul.
Yeah, Ralph started on for all 32 games on a team that went to the Elite Eight when she was playing for Michigan.
Before Monday, the last game she played was an Elite Eight game for Michigan.
Yeah.
So that's going to send Maddi Cluse to the line, and she makes the first. Cluse, the transfer from Miami of Ohio, a junior, Sagamore Hills, Ohio.
Coaches tell me that she's the best defender on the team. She'll usually draw the toughest assignment for the opposing team.
She made them both. 8-3 Tigers now, as CSU makes a substitution as Kennedy Jackson will leave. Clemson showing some pressure for the first time. And it's going to pay off. That's a half dozen turnovers for Charleston Southern, and we haven't played half of the first quarter yet. And a timeout is going to be taken by the Bucks. 8-3 Clemson early in the opening quarter. The ACC, what you might not know about this grad student who's majoring in special education, she's currently a student teacher at Riverside Middle School. She's a full-time basketball player and grad student and a full-time teacher. How do you do all that?
Well, you do it by starting practice at 6 a.m. And, you know, it's a sacrifice for everybody on the team, including the coaches, but they do that because guess what? It's all about getting your degree at Clemson University.
Absolutely. Cluse's shot goes in and out, no good. Robinson gets the rebound, kicks it back out to Kramer for a three-point try. And there's going to be a foul called against CSU as Robinson was chasing after the basketball, but got fouled from behind.
One of the things she does so very well is position on that backside, rebound on the offensive boards, and she almost got a second. If she was held, or she would have had a second.
Robinson will take the three. In and out, no good. Battle for the basketball was pulled away by Charleston Southern. Tigers have scored the last 6 for this early 5-point lead. Barry kicks it back outside, but it is knocked away, and it came right to me.
Yeah, great hands, Fred.
Pretty good. Got to be alert over here. Do I get an assist for that? At least I didn't get a turnover.
That's right. You didn't get a turnover. The official handled that one well.
Bucks had the basketball. Here's Barry being guarded outside by Elmore, and they're going to call a foul on Michaela. First foul on Elmore. CSU with 3 fouls so far. Rauch is going out of the game for Clemson. Harris comes in. A couple substitutions now for CSU. Get our first look at Maya Robinson. She comes in replacing Muhammad. It's inbounded to Nettles, who just came into the game. She's guarded by Harris. Boy, Harris really puts a lot of pressure on the basketball.
She does indeed.
Nice feed inside, but they can't connect inside. You saw the try by Nichols, but a foul will go against the Tigers, or at least a whistle against the Tigers.
Actually, it was a walking call.
Walking violation. And you'll see Elmore, just the big tie up there, and Elmore falling down on it. Shot is good. It's made by Maya Robinson, and CSU breaks a nearly 2-minute drought. Draw back within 3.
Just got into the game.
There's Maddi Ott. First time that she's been as well. Tigers making a lot of substitutions that last time out. Harris misses. Elmore pulls in the rebound. Nicely done. Cluse will drive to the basket, uses the glass and gets it. Maddi Cluse with the bucket.
Tremendous athlete.
Cluse's second basket. She's got 4. First basket, she had a couple of free throws. Adamson guarded by Elmore. Looking for some help, gets it to Garcia. 8 on the shot clock. They drive into traffic, but they're going to call a charge. The whistle's going to go against Nichols. There's Shanti Nichols. Ott got set, draws the foul.
Good backdoor cut by Charleston Southern, but Maddi Ott was waiting for it with good help side defense to draw the charge.
Clemson up 10-5. Charleston Southern has had 4 turnovers in the last 3.5. Ott will take it. Kicks it outside. 3-point try up and drills it. Mackenzie Kramer, the Lehigh transfer. She had a couple of threes on Monday against Winthrop and hits her first attempt here.
And that was a good step back three there. They cut off, did a really good job defensively, got in their eyes. And then she stepped back for the three.
Offensive rebound pulled in by Garcia. Nice feed inside to Jackson, who turns around and misses, and Elmore gets the rebound for Clemson. Tigers get a little separation, up 13-5 here as we hit the 3-minute mark of the first quarter. Harris pushes it again, outside Kramer will try again from the corner, makes it again. Back to back for Mackenzie Kramer.
Great job setting that up by Day Harris.
Tigers now go up by double figures for the first time at 16-5. Another one-shot trip down the floor off the miss by Nettles. Beautiful feed by Robinson and sets up Kramer for 2 more. That was gorgeous.
Great job by, well, a good job on the pitch ahead there to get the 2-on-2 situation, and a really good cut by Kramer. And of course, Amari finds her and gets the assist.
Kramer's on a roll. She's got 8. Charleston only has 5.
8 in about 2 minutes.
And exactly. A couple of threes in that beautiful feed as we got a whistle, it'll stop play. Here's Mackenzie Kramer for 3 twice.
Great job there on the step back, and then the great pass by Day Harris on the find for the wide open 3.
Transferred from Lehigh, she was the conference's 2nd leading scorer last year, averaging 17 a game. She shot 43% for 3, and she did not lose her eye on her trip down to South Carolina.
43% from 3-point range. That's not chopped liver, Fred.
Not at all. Garcia, by the way, misses her first 3-point try. Another 3-point try, though, is nailed by Jordan Berry. She's an Ole Miss transfer out of New Orleans. Tigers have hit their last 4 shots. 3 of them have been hit by Kramer. Ott will drive, draws contact, no call, but a ball was picked up by Amari Robinson, and she rolls it in and draws the foul.
I think that's what you call a garbage basket right there. But I've seen really good garbage players that really make a living on plays like that.
Make a lot of money in the pros with that. Here it is again. Ball just kind of goes to the right hands. Quick hands by Robinson, who picks up her 6th point. Now she goes to the line. Robinson, of course, 1,000 career points plus, more than 500 rebounds in her time as a Tiger. That one won't stay. Battle for it is pulled away by Cluse, who gets it to Robinson, who throws it up, no good, gets her own rebound, and it's a 4-point trip down the floor for Clemson. Robinson with all 4.
You know, the coaches tell me Maddi Cluse is a really good offensive rebounder as well as a defender. So you put her in there on those offensive boards along with Amari Robinson. That's 2 pretty good offensive rebounders.
No question. Nia Valentine, who's coming into the game, knocked that one out of bounds.
I'm pulling for her because if she hits 1 3-pointer, she'll be another 1,000-point scorer for Clemson.
Garcia missed her 3-point try. She's 0 for 2 after that great shooting game against Florida State on Monday. We're at the 1-minute mark of the first quarter. A big lead for Clemson at 22-8. Cross court. Kramer drives, pulls up for the short jumper. She is on fire. Give her 10.
Now that shows me something right there. You can be a standing three-point shooter and be easily guarded, but when you can put the ball on the floor with one dribble and shoot it off the bounce, that's great.
She had 6 points in her Clemson debut against Winthrop. Again, 10 in the opening quarter. Contact on the drive and a charge called against Jordan Berry. And picking up herself to take the punishment was Nia Valentine.
Junior college first-team All-American from Shelton State Community College in Alabama. Great job taking the charge there.
Valentine goes to the bench after that. Tigers come up, 32 seconds left in the opening quarter. Tigers will have to take a shot. Kramer loses the handle for a moment. The feed inside to 6. The Tigers have scored 8 straight. Closing seconds for CSU. Albin losing it off her foot. Pulls up and takes the shot. It will be no good, and the opening quarter is done. Tigers close on an 18.
Step back three, the other a spot up three, and then a good shot fake and a one dribble penetration for the 10, 12-foot jumper off the bounce.
10 points for Kramer in the opening quarter. Tigers up 26-8 after one, an 11-2 edge on turnovers. 8 turnovers in the opening quarter by the Bucks. And there's a turnover by Clemson. Stealing and getting the layup to drop is Catherine Albin as she took the pass away from Danielle Rauch.
Well, that's pretty quick right there now, Fred. She jumped that passing lane and got to the other end in a hurry.
Albin has 5.
Little matchup zone here for Charleston Southern.
Cluse has it, finds Ott. Ott for 3, it's no good, and the rebound comes away. It's pulled down by Garcia. Bucks will walk it up. Berry has the ball knocked away, but they recover it. Good hands by Cluse. We got a whistle with some contact underneath. They're going to call the foul. Looks like it's going to be on, was it on Robinson?
I believe it was on Robinson, yes.
Amari picks up her first. Berry puts it into play. Gets it back. Tiger defense is there, but she pulls up for the shot. No good, and the rebound is pulled away by Amari Robinson. Amari will bring it up herself. Cluse drives. Spots Kramer, and we've got a whistle. Looks like she actually stepped on the line.
Step back on the line, that's right.
Turnover for the Tigers. That is their 3rd of this contest. Charleston had a brief lead at 3-2 on a banked-in three-pointer. Outside of that, it's been all Clemson since. You saw Jackson just ran hard into Robinson.
It was a great job of positioning by Amari. Good job.
Berry looking for help now with a shot clock running down, and there's going to be a whistle, and it's going to be another turnover as the ball is going to go back over to Clemson.
That's Berry's 3rd turnover, and she only had 3 the other night in the entire game against Florida State.
We got Ott and Kramer, a couple good three-point shooters out there. Kramer feeling it, her first miss, but what a great rebound by Cluse. Throws a shot up and misses, but man, that was just a strong board.
She can get up. She's very, very athletic and got a nose for the basketball. Coach Daniel Barber told me one of her strengths is offensive rebounding, and she just showed it right there. Defense and offensive rebounding, those are two characteristics I love in a basketball player, Fred.
Well, you coached a lot of great ones over the years, no question.
Because both of those characteristics tell you about the heart of a player.
Cluse misses the first miss after making her first 2. She'll get another. First point of the second quarter for the Tigers. It's a 17-point edge now. Clemson showing a little bit of pressure here.
Little 1-2, 1-1 press just to slow them down a little bit.
Berry has a shuffle to feet. That's another turnover for her. That is now turnover number 10. Harris brings it into the forecourt. Ott swings it to Cluse. Cluse finds Elmore inside, kicks it back out to Ott for three, drills it. Maddi Ott. She had a couple of threes to go along with 4 steals against Winthrop on Monday in that victory.
She did indeed, and three-point shooters love it when they get to kick back out from the post player there. That's the easiest shot for them to hit.
20-point edge for the Tigers, and they're going to pull down another rebound as Album missed the shot. Here's Cluse. Harris finds Elmore from the corner. Misses. Robinson with the rebound. Back up and in. Amari does it again. She reaches double figures with her 10th.
Once again, seal that backside.
Tigers really aggressive on defense. They're going for the steals because it has worked. Charleston's had a lot of turnovers in this one. Berry drives, uses the glass. It's long, knocked away. Nice hustle by Cluse, but she stepped out of bounds. Jim, just break down this ball movement to get that another three-pointer.
Great job there with the inside pass. Great positioning by Michaela. I don't know why she didn't score, to be honest with you. She should have, but it worked out better for Clemson in that case.
3 instead of 2. Tigers up 22. Albin will drive, but the shot clock goes off, and it's another turnover for the Bucks.
Albin is fast. I mean, even though the shot clock expired, she blew by.
Yeah. Clemson has scored the last 6. Ott is asking for the basketball in the corner. That's Valentine to Elmore. Inside to Cluse, who works in traffic, tries to reverse, has the shot partially blocked. Elmore gets the rebound, can't connect, and the board is pulled away by Jones. Berry for 3. Couldn't connect, but there's going to be a whistle underneath. Looks like the foul is going to go against Clemson.
Jones at 6'5" and big long arms. She set a school record last year with blocks against Winthrop, I think.
A lot of substitutions for both teams. Kramer has come back in for Clemson as Maddi Ott goes out. Charleston will inbound underneath. Elena Nettles puts it into play. In and out, no good. Good strong rebound by Jackson. Misses, but she gets fouled from behind.
I can see Jackson use the backboard right there. Kiss it off the glass. She'd have made that basket if she had, I think.
Robinson will come back in. Elmore will go out. So here's Kennedy Jackson going to the line. First free throw is up. She makes it. Jackson's a sophomore from New Orleans. She started her career at Oklahoma State. Came to CSU last year. One of the things that Clarice White told me that was interesting is that, you know, at Oklahoma State, she's not playing a whole lot. She comes to Charleston Southern. She's the focal point of the offense, pretty much, but she becomes the focal point of the defense, and that's kind of a difficult transition sometimes to make.
That's true.
It's a turnover by Clemson. Albin with that speed. She really can fly, Jim, and she gets 2 more. She's going to cause some problems in the Big South with that speed. Kramer, no look pass to Valentine for 3, no good. Albin calls down the rebound, and she will drive the length of the floor. Misses, and Clemson comes away with it going strong hard the other way. Here's Day Harris. Takes it herself, lays it in.
Good read. Good read, Day.
Harris's second bucket. Got 3 assists as well. Robinson throws it away. It's taken away by Valentine. Kramer was able to bring down that pass, but then Kramer turns it over, and Robinson had a chance at a bunny, but it will settle for the side jump shot that misses, and it's another rebound Clemson.
Good point guard play there by Day Harris. Things got a little ragged up and down, a little too wild, and she settles the team down, gets them in an offense.
Harris finds Cluse. Cluse will take the three-pointer. In and out, no good, and it's a rebound for Jackson.
That came out of the horn set there, Fred. They had two good three-point shooters in the corner.
Jackson from the top of the key makes it. Kennedy Jackson gets her first couple. So a little pressure now being applied by Charleston. Kramer for 3. It's long that time. It'll go out of bounds, and the ball will go over to CSU. And we got a timeout on the floor. We've seen some speed out of Charleston, although right now, despite the efforts by Catherine Alban, it's a big Clemson lead. Maddi Cluse, of course, the transfer, as we mentioned, from Miami of Ohio. In the victory on Monday, she actually bettered her career numbers from playing for Miami, and she's off to another good start tonight, Jim.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with Maddi. Spoke with her a little bit before the game. Just a very nice young lady, and happy to be at Clemson. She does a lot of good things. Very aggressive taking the ball to the basket, very good offensive rebounder, very good defender, and always a fierce competitor.
Cluse with 7 points and 4 boards already. In traffic as Alban gets free, but the ball won't roll. Jackson pulled down the rebound, but she stepped on the line. You know, when you think that Amani Freeman is another Miami of Ohio transfer in this new era of the portal, it's kind of interesting to get teammates to come to the same program.
I think we have 4 players from the state of Ohio, not counting, we got Michaela Elmore from Fostoria, Ohio. And but yeah, we got kind of a Midwestern flavor on this team. Yeah, teammates, they were very good friends there. And one is a graduate student. Freeman is a graduate student, and Maddi Cluse just decided to come with her.
Robinson with another bucket for the Tigers. She's got a dozen here in the opening half. Here's Rauch bringing it up against pressure. They feed it inside Robinson. Robinson tried to bounce pass over to Kramer, but it's taken away by the Bucks. Spinning in traffic is Adamson, who misses. Rauch goes down with the contact there. It's going to be a foul that's going to go against Adamson, and Tigers will take over up 20.
Amari Robinson was too unselfish there. She should have powered that thing up instead of trying to throw it out to the corner. She's a very unselfish player, but that was too unselfish, if there's such a thing.
It's okay to take the occasional shot. You practice too. Beautiful move by Robinson. Lays it up again. She's got 14. She's made 7 of 9. That's after she went 8 of 12 on Monday. I'm not going to try to add it up in my head. That's always a bad thing to do. That's just good shooting.
That's really good. That's right.
Garcia nails her first 3. She had that hot shooting game on Monday down at FSU. Rauch the other way for 3. Misses off the front of the rim. Here comes Alban again. You know he's going to come up the floor in a hurry in her hands.
Absolutely.
Robinson gets the steal, takes it away, and they'll feed it up quickly to Cluse. Cluse goes in, takes a little contact, no call, but still gets the bucket.
Nettles gets a long distance award today from Anchorage, Alaska.
Wow. Garcia just decides for the 3, but just catches a little net at the front. Here comes Cluse again, powers all the way up, kicks it out. Kramer Nails it, her third tray. Mackenzie Kramer, 13 points now. 3 for 7 from three-point range. She was first team All-Patriot League last year as Alden hits the three. Catherine Alden connecting at the other end. She was on the Big South All-Freshman team a season ago. Battle for the basketball. He got a lot of bodies down. Nettles, Harris among them. Saw a couple back-to-back three-pointers here.
I'm impressed with the way Clemson's penetrating, getting deep, and then kicking it out to the corners. Very unselfish play.
And Album at the other end. Clemson at 4 for 13 from three-point range. Charleston 4 for 11 so far. And Album gets the steal of the pass. Will go all the way in and lays it up. Charleston Southern back within 19 as we go inside a minute in our opening half.
It's certainly a plus to be fast, but to be quick and fast is really a...
Clemson has made 4 of their last 5. Rouch backs off. Drives in the paint, kicks it off to Harris with the drive, misses. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be last touch by Clemson. Robinson will come in. Elmore goes to the bench for the final 27.7 seconds of the opening half. Amari with 14 points, 4 rebounds, 3 of those off the offensive glass. Pressure by the Tigers. It's another steal and turnover. Odd has it. Harris pulls it outside. We're under 10. Harris gets a screen, drives to the bucket, plays it up and in, and beats the halftime buzzer. Harris got the opening points of the game, and she gets the last 2 of the opening half. And the Tigers are out of Detroit. So she's on the floor now, and man, she was terrific on Monday. She scored 13 points in 14 minutes against Winthrop.
Now, she was on the all-freshman team last year, ACC all-freshman team, and of course, McDonald's All-American. But it would not surprise me if you don't see Ruby Whitehorn have a breakout year.
Day Harris was trying to apply a little pressure there. Gets called for the foul as she tried to draw the charge. You take a look at Ruby. Started 33 out of 35 games as a freshman. Berry has the basketball, challenged outside by Amani Freeman. We're seeing her for the first time. She's the other transfer from Miami of Ohio who came along with Mackenzie Kramer. And it's a steal, and here's Whitehead showing off that athleticism right away. Harris drives and uses the glass.
She does a great job with body control, taking that ball to the basket like that to avoid the charge and still finish.
Day Harris has 8. She also has 5 assists. There's Album, who makes the lob pass inside. They kick out for a three-point try. That's beautiful offense right there that winds up with a 3 by Shemaya Muhammad.
Great job feeding the post to Kennedy inside there, and then she finds a three-point shooter.
Little scramble for the ball. It winds up in the hands of Amari Robinson, and it goes right where you'd expect, in the bucket.
It's funny how loose balls wind up in her hand. You know it?
Yeah. She's had a couple of those. She's got 16 points now. She's made 8 out of 10. Robinson battling inside with Jackson. Misses, and Amari pulls off the board. That's her 5th rebound. Inside, and there's Maddi Cluse. Cluse with another quick bucket. She's got 11 points in double figures.
Catherine Albin must have got hit in the eye or something, lost the contact maybe. No. Looks like the trainer is,
yeah,
maybe a nosebleed.
Got a timeout on the floor. Early third quarter. Tigers are rolling on a Friday. 51-27 Clemson early third quarter over Charleston Southern. Having our first replay of the game, one of the officials came over and told us they're looking for an unobserved intentional foul, and that was the reason for the replay. Looks like it would be they're investigating whether it was going to be a foul on Day Harris.
Day Harris. That's correct.
1 against 1 here, by the way.
They get anybody can shoot the 2 free throws, and then Charleston Southern will get the ball on the side.
She made the turn with the ball. Obviously, her wrist caught Alvin in the nose. Alvin, we saw her being attended by the CSU trainer. And she is out of the game at the moment. So she's actually sitting on the bench. And it's going to be a foul, so that's going to send Garcia to the free throw line. Makes the free throw. She will get one more. Alba Garcia, sophomore from Madrid, Spain. And she makes them both. So again, they call the unobserved intentional foul on Harris. So it's a 2-point trip for Charleston, and they'll be inbounding the ball right in front of us. Berry against Harris. Trying to feed it inside, and they're going to call a foul. It's going to go against Amani Freeman. Freeman picks up her first foul. They've limited Garcia's three-point looks in this game, but there's a three-point look from the outside off the front of the rim, and it's missed by Muhammad, but a long rebound comes out back to the Bucks. Berry's three. Kind of has that almost a shoving shooting motion there.
Shot put.
Yeah.
She rushed the shot, though. Amari Robinson was running at her. She was wide open, but when she saw Amari running at her, she rushed the shot.
Closing speed.
Yep.
Harris has it.
That's where that little shot fake and one dribble penetration would create a shot for her.
Whitehorn working against Garcia, gives it up to Robinson for a three-point try. Why not? Amari Robinson with the three. That's her first three of the contest, and she got 19 points.
She's off to a great start this year with a big game Monday against Winthrop, and then 19 already.
She had 22 on Monday. 6 boards and a couple of assists. Clemson up 25. Berry, and there's contact outside. That's going to be another foul on Amani Freeman. Amari Robinson for three.
Give the assist to Ruby Whitehorn. I don't understand why players jump out there on that hard hedge and throw their midsection out and get the foul. It's going to be called every time.
They just called it there.
No, they switched on that one. Kayla Elmore did a good job.
Shot is up off the front of the rim. Battle for the basketball. Pulling it out of there. A nice job there for the bucket by Kennedy Jackson. She outfought a couple of Tigers.
That was not, when you rebound in traffic like that, that's a rebound for sure.
She's got half a dozen. Whitehorn will drive, loses the basketball, and it's going to be winding up in the hands of Muhammad, and here comes CSU. Shot missed. It looked like Robinson got a piece of it, maybe.
She did, got a finger on it for sure.
Three-point shot is missed. The ball winds up right in the hands of Whitehorn, but it gets actually taken away for a moment, but out of bounds, and Clemson gets it back.
Turnover, back to turnover.
Muhammad Rauch has come back in the game.
I'm sorry, Muhammad taking care of that basketball. They had a 3-on-1 against Ruby Whitehorn there.
Robinson gives up to Whitehorn. Cross court, Rauch. Rauch will backs it up with 10 on the shot clock. She gets a screen. Kicks it back. Robinson, another three-point try. Missed it that time, and Albin, who's back in the game, gets the board. In transition, and Amari Robinson just smacked that away from Jordan Berry.
He's doing it all, both ends of the floor.
Clemson's up 24, but you can't tell. She's playing like it's 0-0. Clean block. Albin drives, soft jumper, no good. Robinson, another board. Cluse for three. It's long. Whitehorn, great athletic save. Robinson with the rebound off the miss by Cluse for two more. Amari with 21. Bucks trying to get the offense going. They've missed 8 of their last 9. They're halfway through the third quarter. Battle for the basketball. Robinson was fighting with it with Adamson. It goes out of bounds. Here's that battle for the ball. You know, give Adamson some credit. She looked like she jumped too early, but actually reacted and got back in the scrap for it.
Right, got great hands, strong hands.
Maddi Ott's come back in for the Tigers, and she will inbound it. We're going to see some pressure now coming from the Bucks. They try to get it into Cluse. Albin got a hand on it, but Ott gets it back. Clemson moves it up. Routes to Cluse. Try to cross-court pass, dangerous, and it winds up being a turnover. Coming out of there with it is Nichols, and she gets the bucket off the glass. Elena Nettles, freshman from Somerville. Routes for three is no good. Another rebound pulled out of there by CSU. Nettles will push it again. CSU's got some of their younger players in now.
Clemson a little bit reckless with the basketball, not playing team basketball, not passing the ball like they were to start with.
Cluse was looking to try to get it over to Ott for a three-pointer, and her pass wound up catching the rim hard. Nice reverse and a beautiful feed and a bucket by Nichols off the feed by Albin, and a timeout on the floor. Clemson cruising, but
you know, we call her Miss Consistency, but we could also call her Miss Versatility, because she is doing it all on both ends of the floor, scoring in every way, and just playing a great game right now. A good floor game as well.
During the break, I did a little math. Actually used with pen and paper to get this right. As you see her numbers. She's 10 for 13 today. She was 8 for 12 on Monday, which means she's shooting 72% from the field for the season so far.
Well, that'll win you a lot of basketball games when you got a person on your team that can score like that. And
2 of her 3 misses are from three-point range, where she's 1 for 3. Clemson breaks the pressure. See what Clemson does coming out of the break. They go to Harris, and Harris drives. She's been awfully good as well. She's in double figures with 10. She's also got 7 assists, Jim.
Yeah, that was a great job right there, and they needed this. They were kind of in a slump here.
She tried to take the charge, but no call. Albin, she took a step before she made her move. That's another turnover for Charleston Southern.
She's so quick, I don't know if that official saw that or not, or just imagined it. No, she walked. She is quick, though. God, I'm impressed with her.
Yeah. 16 turnovers now for CSU, but a lot of them were early. I think about 6 of them in the first 5 minutes of the game. Harris kicks it out. Kramer for 3. She drills it. Mackenzie Kramer heating up again. That's her 4th 3 of the game. 4 for 8. She's got 16 points in all. (61-35) Tigers. Michaela Elmore takes it away with a steal, pushes it up floor. This is Freeman, who then couldn't quite pull in that outlet pass.
That was really a good pitch ahead, too. That was a good pass.
Muhammad with a nice feed inside to Kennedy Jackson. Harris loses the basketball, and here comes CSU again. Alban struggled for a minute, still found a way to get off a decent look at it, but couldn't get it to go down. That's a dangerous pass that Clemson's lucky to hang on to.
Right.
You know, our cameraman will take the punishment. He got to, that's up close and personal with Amani Freeman.
Couldn't quite run that one down. She turned her hands the other way. I believe she could have caught it like a wide receiver, you know.
Goes to the post. Tigers will put it into play here as we're coming up on 2 minutes remaining in the third.
Coach Butler doing a little coaching with Day Harris over there on the sideline, talking about that cross-court pass, I'm sure.
Kramer's feeling it. Goes deep in and out, but Elmore with a rebound to kick it back out. Kramer from the free throw line drew contact, and the foul is going to go against Amari Robinson.
Kramer's got a mid-range game too. I kind of like her. I think she'll go down as one of the all-time best percentage three-point shooters in Clemson history before she leaves here. She got 2 years of eligibility, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow. Makes the first free throw. She'll have one more. First trip to the line tonight. Kramer's second. Knocks it down. She's at 18. 3 Tigers now in double figures. Maddie Ott goes out. Ruby Whitehorn is back in. I've sensed a little frustration on Whitehorn. Just really wants to get things going, and this might help as the Tigers pick up another turnover on the steal.
Good hands by Freeman.
Elmore feeds it inside. Quick turnaround, and there's a bucket for Amani Freeman.
With the left hand, no doubt.
Freeman gets her first 2. She was an 8-point scorer a season ago at Miami of Ohio. Long outside shot is missed, and Rauch pulls out the rebound for the Tigers. Whitehorn takes it, pulls up right side of the wing, no good. Some contact underneath. Bucks come away with the board. Muhammad kicks it inside. Beautiful move in the bucket there for Kennedy Jackson. She gets 2 more. Jackson has 10. Alban leads CSU in scoring with a dozen. Elmore gives it up to Kramer. She'll drive from the free throw line, off the front of the rim, no good, and here comes CSU. Clemson has the numbers at the moment. Barry wisely pulls it out. Now they drive to the bucket. That's just a nice little flip up low by Amari Robinson, the freshman.
3 straight baskets for Charleston Southern.
Long bomb by Rauch at the end of the third quarter is off, and we are done with 3 at Littlejohn Coliseum. There's just so many new faces. I know that's sort of standard for college basketball, but just so many new faces to kind of guess where they're going to fit in. Right.
Would not surprise me if they don't finish up well above that. They are a mystery. You put it just exactly right with so many new faces.
Here's Whitehorn. Beautiful move, and Ruby gets her first 2 of the night.
That's a familiar face right there.
Yeah. Star freshman from a year ago and getting ready for a big sophomore season. Every ACC team won their opener with the exception of Notre Dame, ranked 10th in the country. They lost a high-profile game in Paris against South Carolina.
Yep, very, very good South Carolina team.
Clemson will be seeing them soon. Meanwhile, jump shot is missed by Southern, but the ball scrambles back to the hands of Barry, and it's a fresh shot clock for CSU. Barry drives, uses the left hand nicely. Barry's got 5. Jordan's sister played at Alabama. Her mom was an All-American at Tulane. That's a basketball family. Robinson kicks it outside to Whitehorn. Uses the screen from the free throw line. Missed. But Cluse tracks down another rebound. Big rebounding night for Clemson.
Yeah, Michaela Elmore is kind of, she got 7 rebounds. She's kind of been in the shadows of Amari Robinson, but she's done a yeoman's job on the board so far. She's sitting on the bench getting some rest right now.
We saw Danielle Rauch. She got called for the foul away from the basketball, so they'll bring it back to the Bucks. You know, Clemson has only outscored CSU by 6 points over the last 2 quarters. After having that huge edge in the first, there's another turnover, and it's by Robinson with the steal. Although Muhammad knocks it out of bounds.
Yeah, Charleston Southern's got a good inside force with Jackson, Kennedy Jackson, and then you put Auburn on the outside, and Barry, if she takes care of the basketball a little better and runs the show from the point guard spot, I think they've got a team that can compete very well in the Big South Conference.
Kramer comes back in place of Cluse. Freeman from beyond the free throw line misses, and the ball is eventually tracked down into the hands of Alden. Double team by the Tigers. They get the ball to Adamson. The kick out to Muhammad. She'll drive, misses, and Robinson gets the rebound.
Who else?
Yeah, she's got 8 boards now. Amari will bring it up. Whitehorn kicks it out. Rauch for 3. It's long. The board by Jackson. Kennedy Jackson now with 4 rebounds. Barry off the defense by Whitehorn, and Ruby tracks it down, kicks it out to Amari, and here come the Tigers again. Clemson's gone 2.5 minutes without a point. Rauch has it, gives it up to Freeman. Beautiful feed inside to Kramer, but it's blocked by Alden. Although they're going to call a whistle.
Good back cut. Good back cut by Kramer there.
The foul goes against Alden. That is her 2nd, and that will send Kramer to the line. She's 2 for 2 in this contest and has 18 points. Makes the first.
I got a feeling she's going to be a pretty good free throw shooter, too.
I think so. Beautiful stroke. She's got 4 threes, but again, as you were saying, as she now has 20 points, she's not just a wait for it shooter. She can do a lot of things.
Right. She can shoot the step back. She can shoot the 3 coming off the screen as well.
I know there's a difference between a shooter and a scorer, but she's got some scorer parts of her game.
You are so right. You are so right.
Here's a 3 from Garcia. She has struggled tonight. She was so good against FSU, making 5 of 7 from 3-point range. It's been a tougher one tonight. She's just now 1 for 6.
There's Elmore with another rebound. That's her 8th.
Robinson directing, like the teacher that she is most of the time.
That's right.
And her other job, student teacher. Garcia's 3 is long. Kramer tried to track it down, but it goes out of bounds. Mackenzie Kramer, great pickup for this team coming out of Lehigh. Garcia from the corner and gets it that time. It's a 2. She'll take it. Garcia now has 7. That was her first 2-point attempt of the game. Harris and Album. Both these teams have good quarterbacks, don't they, out there?
They really do. You know, Kramer's in the game. She requires someone to stay on her toes all the time. They can't help off her. So it enables it to open up more like it did right there for Ruby Whitehorn.
Whitehorn's second basket. Tigers are able to take it away, but it looks like maybe Elmore got shaken up a little bit as she was able to help make that steal. Halfway through quarter 4. Whitehorn in the post. Uses the glass. She's got half a dozen. Ruby 3 for 6.
Good post-up game. She's that's one of her strengths, in my opinion.
Good pressure by Harris outside. Garcia's 3-pointer misses, but a long rebound is tracked down by Adamson. Kind of threw up a wild shot and a kind of a one-handed rebound by Whitehorn. Harris will drive, gives it up. Beautiful play there. The nice feed to Michaela Elmore for 2 more.
I think we may see the emergence of our starting point guard right here.
She's got 9 assists on the night and a timeout on the floor. Clemson up 30 on a Friday night. Kramer on the night has made the 20-point mark, Jim, and you really liked her game.
I have indeed. Not only can she shoot the 3 off the pass, standing 3, but she can put it on the floor. She can shoot the step back 3. And she gets to the free throw line. I think she's going to make them pay there about every time.
She's 4 for 9. She's shooting 43% from 3-point range here in these first 2 games. The transfer from Lehigh last year was a 43% 3-point shooter for the season. So she's bringing what you would expect.
That's outstanding. That really is.
That ball goes out of bounds. It was last touched by the Bucks, so Clemson will inbound.
And
so,
you watch them guard Mackenzie. They're on her toes. I mean, every tick of the clock.
Mackenzie picks up the screen, takes the shot, in and out, no good, and it's pulled out of there by Adamson.
That was close, coming off the screen, shooting off the dribble again.
Barry is covered by Maddi. Gives it up to Garcia. 3 from the corner is long. Harris comes in with a board. She's scored. She's had a great night running the club, and now a beautiful outlet coming off that steal, and then Cluse goes down hard. She pops up quickly, though. That's the good news for the Tigers.
Right.
Maddi Cluse. Here she comes in. You can see the contact there. She was fouled by Nichols.
She's a tough kid.
Yeah.
No bigger than she is. She's very physical inside, but she's just a tremendous athlete.
Cluse goes to the free throw line. She's got 11 points tonight, matching her number on her uniform.
Don't let that pass ahead from Harris go unnoticed either.
Yeah.
That was a great pass over a defender.
She missed the first. Makes her 3 for 5 from the line. Now 4 for 6, so she's got a dozen. Tigers have scored the last 7. Nichols covered by Harris.
Clemson playing a little zone here now. Trying to match up out of the 2-3.
Album for 3 misses, and the rebound is battled for. Goes all over the place. It's finally tracked down by Nichols, and CSU will keep it. They'll get a fresh 20. Clemson's about to bring 5 players into the game. They got 5 at the scoring table. Ball was knocked out of bounds by Cluse. So here comes Freeman, Rouch, Valentine, Whitehorn, and Robinson. Valentine and Rouch are both looking for their first points as Clemson Tigers. See if they can get it done here in the next 2:45. There's a miss with a ball that goes out of bounds. Robinson's a rebound away from a double-double, by the way.
She's going to get it right here.
Adamson actually got it off just in time and beat the shot clock for 2. Adamson gets her first 2. She had missed her first 8 shots. Valentine kicks it to Robinson. Whitehorn, short jumper. Ruby Whitehorn going to make a run at getting to double figures. She's got 8. Nichols, top of the key. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Alvin will throw up a three-pointer. It's no good. But an offensive rebound for CSU. A nice drive and a bucket for Nettles. Nettles gets her first 2. Makes it 78-49. Rouch gets it to Valentine. Kicks it over Robinson. Freeman has the ball taken away by Alvin. No surprise there. That's her kind of night. Draws the contact there. Catherine Alvin.
From Grayson High School in Snellville, Georgia.
She's had a good night. Got a dozen points as her first trip to the free throw line.
Grayson High School has provided a lot of student athletes for Clemson University.
Alvin hits the first. She is CSU's high scorer tonight. With 14 points. Robinson comes back in. She'll replace Shania Jones for CSU.
Little three-quarter court pressure here by Charleston Southern.
Rouch throws it back over to Whitehorn.
2-2-1.
Rouch breaks the pressure. In traffic, using the glass, but missing is Amani Freeman. CSU pushes it up court and then takes it right away, does Harris. Day Harris going the other way as we hit the 1-minute mark. Whitehorn for 3. Drills it, and she's in double figures. Whitehorn has 11. She's made 5 out of 8 shots. All in the second half. Matter of fact, all of her offenses come in this quarter as Robinson tries the three-pointer. Harris brings it down. And a timeout will be called quickly as Clemson wants to get a couple of players into the game. They're going to bring in Kylie Kellerman, a freshman from Charleston. As we take a look at what's ahead for the Tigers, Sunday they'll be playing Mercer here on ACC Network Extra. Big showdown then. They go to South Carolina. Longwood a week from tomorrow, and then they've got some contests coming up, including a top 25 opponent in Mississippi State. So 2 ranked teams ahead in the next 5 games for the Tigers. Valentine throws up a shot and misses it, but she will draw the contact and go to the line.
So if she makes these 2, she'll have 999 points in her career.
That's right. Her quest to join that 1,000 point club. Next, first free throw's up. She gets it. Her first point is a Tiger. Bella Ranello, another freshman, came in during that last timeout. She gets him 2. That's right, 999 career points. CSU takes a timeout. Stops the clock with 23 seconds to go. Tigers up 83-51. So Clemson about to cruise to a 2-0 start. They lead the all-time series against CSU 13-1, so they're a few seconds away from making it 14-1. Here's what's ahead for CSU. They get to go home and face Furman on Tuesday night. Crosstown battle with the College of Charleston. They go to Coastal Carolina. Mercer and South Florida are all ahead. Amanda Butler about to pick up her 5th victory against CSU.
You know, Charleston Southern scored 61, I believe, against Florida State the other night. And then they've got 51 here tonight. But you score 61 points against a top 20 basketball team, you got a chance, I think.
Yeah. Adamson working, gets the shot up, gets it to go. Addison gets the bucket. We're in 15 seconds to go. Kellerman gets it to Valentine. Here's Whitehorn. Whitehorn throws it to Freeman. Freeman's bucket is in. Freeman with 2 more, her 2nd bucket of the night. Alvin will lay it up. 2 seconds remaining. And the Tigers will hold on and pick up the win, and it's a 30-point victory. 85-55 is the final as Amari Robinson leads the way for the Tigers with 21.